And we have a guest joining us in studio today, Julie Lathrop with the Kramer Foundation joining us, and our friend Abby. Abby is getting ready, I think, to take a little nap here.
Yes, she is.
She's settling down. She's a little sleepy, but you're here to talk about a fundraiser you've got coming up for the Kramer Foundation this weekend. But first, for maybe people who aren't familiar in the community with the Kramer Foundation and the work that you do, can you tell us about it?
Well, the Kramer Foundation actually started by mistake, believe it or not, with a big old squishy Rottweiler named Kramer that I had back in 1999. We started working in schools while I was with the Sheriff's Department, and we found out very, very quickly that kids would do anything for the dogs. So it's grown from being reading programs and character education and social work stuff and working with counselors to we had search and rescue dogs for a while. We foster for soldiers who are deployed and have nowhere to put their dogs. We have fostering for veterans while they seek mental health or physical treatment. Many of them won't go in treatment because they have nowhere to put their dog, and they need to feel that they're safe. We do fostering for domestic violence agencies while they seek pet-friendly housing, which is hard to find sometimes. And so there's a whole bunch of stuff, but we continue the school programs, and a big part that we've turned into is that we take dogs that would normally be euthanized in shelters and rescues, and we evaluate them, decide that they can probably be something, which most of them can. There's a handful that you really, really can't do a whole lot with, but we've been able to rehabilitate, train, and donate to law enforcement, military, search and rescue, therapy dog homes, and many of them just go on to be great pets.
Yeah, and that is just absolutely amazing, everything that you do. And you brought Abby with us here today, and Abby, you said, is a lab bloodhound
mix.
And tell us a little bit about Abby's background.
So Abby actually was a Kentucky street dog when she was a puppy. She was adopted by a wonderful family up here, and then through no fault of her own, about 8 months to 10 months in there was another dog in the house that they'd had for a lifetime that just really didn't like her being there, and so they decided it wasn't fair for her. She had a whole lot more to offer, and so we ended up with her, and she has started in our youth programs, our school programs, and she is getting ready. She had some classes this morning, so she's a little bit ready to just kind of chill out here. This morning we did CHIPS programs, which is children of incarcerated parents. We do programs, and the dogs are there to kind of give them a sounding board and something that they can pet and kind of relax and stuff. And it gives them opportunities to deal with the emotions and stresses of having family members who are locked up, especially at this time of year coming into holidays.
And that brings us to the event that you're having this weekend, because you can't do what you do without a network of community support and volunteers and funding to help make all of this happen.
Right.
So tell us about what is going on this weekend, how the community can help support you and what you do.
So this weekend at the Horseheads American Legion on Ithaca Road from noon to 5, we have our family fundraiser. This is our big one. So we have just taken in our 1,075th dog, and those are the dogs that are housed right within the Kramer Foundation. And we've been able to place dogs now in 35 states and 3 countries, and that's what this fundraiser is for. It keeps the dogs being able to come in, get second chances, and also it pays the heat, it pays the vet bills, it pays the food. I go through about 350 to 400 pounds of food a week.
Wow.
So these keep the doors open and keep us being able to do the school programs, the fostering. We've got live bands, we've got DJs, we have glitter tattoos and face painting, and we'll have over 80 raffle baskets. Dinner, it's $10 at the door, gets you a homemade chicken and biscuit dinner. We do have a vegetarian option this year, which is our first this year, but we've had enough of it, so we have a limited of that. But there's just a whole bunch of stuff, and it's made for the family, so kids of all ages, right on up to seniors.
Absolutely, and that's happening on Saturday again from noon to 5 at the Legion, right down the road here from WENY on Old Ithaca Road. So Julie, best of luck to you with your event this weekend. We appreciate everything that you and your network of supporters do, and helping dogs like Abby in our community and the people who really need that support. So thank you so much.
Thank you, and the community is just outstanding. Businesses, schools, kids, families, it's just we have crazy supportive community around here. People don't understand what this community gives.
Absolutely, Julie. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.